Good morning, how you doing? It's a brand new day. Okay, so I'm back in my archive bag. I don't know who said it. I'm sorry. But it was, you're not a failure until you quit trying. And I think that statement was so impactful for me because I'm known to be a pit bull in a skirt. I won't let anything go. I'm very stubborn. Um, People told me to stop saying it. I'm tenacious. And I want to achieve the thing that I set out to achieve. So if I'm up against a task or a challenge and it's a struggle, I may give it a break at some point, but I don't give up on it because I desire to achieve that end part. And I can definitely see how it can happen where you don't achieve the end part. I have had things that I've gone after, that I aspired to that did not come to fruition. And it's very disappointing. But whoever said it, when they said that you know you don't lose unless you stop trying. That's the thing, and I feel like, especially with us being in Mental Health Awareness Month, a lot of people get to a hopeless space and they stop trying. They stop trying to live. They stop trying to feel better. They stop trying to get to a better space in their life. And they lose the fight to live. They lose the desire to live. And unfortunately, some people lose their life because they may die by suicide, which is so unfortunate. And it's really hard to fight that sometimes. And I've told my story before. I've never been to a place where I contemplated suicide, but I have been to a place where I didn't want to live. And what I have learned over the years and working in this field and going through my own stuff personally and with people in my family, it's not that people really want to not live anymore. They want the hurt to stop. They want the pain to go away. They want whatever it is that is keeping them down, keeping them in this low, dark place to go away. And when people get to that place of feeling suicidal, that in their mind, that's the only thing that can make the hurt go away permanently. Like, I can't continue to go on this way. I've recently did several speaking engagements. But one of them for me was so important. We was talking to the adolescents at one of the church. And the teen suicide rate is alarmingly high. And as adults, we miss the mark in so many ways. And it's not intentionally. I know we love our kids and we want to make sure they're okay. But we miss it in the aspect of they're crying out for help. And we want to put a label on them and just say they're bad. They should be going through nothing. They just kids. Our children are faced with so much more than we ever had to contend with. We had bullies at school, yes, absolutely. But all they could do is bully you at school. At the most, they may get your phone number. But likely they ain't call, because we ain't had to be house phones back then. They won't calling folks house phones and doing all that. So we did have a sense of reprieve, but these kids are inundated with it everywhere because they have this technology and social media and all that. Plus, they have this added responsibility. We in a horrible cultural climate right now, political climate right now. So the knowledge that they have is way more than we did, and they have a lot more access. The percentage of porn use has drastically increased amongst teens and adolescents. Why? Because they have more access to it. So speaking to them about, what we can do to help as adults, it was very important, and I hope I was encouraging them. Dr. Fatima Johnson, she really led the train on that, and I thank her because she did a phenomenal job with the presentation and PowerPoint, and I feel like they really felt her, and they know they have adults who will hear them and will listen to them. But it's adults out there that's struggling and suffering and feel like no one cares. So please be kind and take the time out. If you see somebody that just look like they having a hard time, say something, show them that you care. Also, if you are struggling, it's somebody that cares. Be willing to be vulnerable and ask God to guide you to the person that can help you, that will pour into you, that will show you some compassion. And it may be some people in your life that you know are struggling. Take the time just to acknowledge them and let them know you care. I pray y'all have a blessed day.